Supreme, my people. Peace, appreciation, and value. Listen, I didn't even really notify anybody that I was going live on Instagram. I know this is my backup channel, so a lot of people it's gonna be hard for other people to see this live. But I just wanted to do this quick sunblood weather update because this is an important live to let you know that yes, our red sun is here and we getting a whole new different frequency on this planet. This is why things has to take place. This is why things has to take place on this planet. First and foremost, man, woman, and child, heaven and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Now, what I'm going to do is like I said, this is going to be a quick live. I just want to share this screen real fast so that way my brothers and sisters can see this. Hold on. I know my people. I didn't say give nobody no warning. I just jumped on here. It ain't really no music or none of that because it's happening. Let me show y'all. Let me go. Let me start over here. First and foremost, let's go with the Schumann resonance. Now, let's start with this. Remember, I told you the Schumann resonance has to do everything with human biology. This has everything to do with human biology, our brain, our physical, as well as our brain. Well, the brain is physical too, but the brain deals in a metaphysical realm as well. Your your circadian rhythm, your cardiovascular system, your autonomous nervous system, circadian rhythm, your immune functions, what it say, your lymphatic system, DNA, and more. Um, Melatonin influences biological functions such as circadian rhythm of both animals and humans. Not only does melatonin regulate sleep patterns, but it also regulates blood pressure and reproduction. This is why your endocrine gland system is the one that is your gut, the brain in your stomach that releases serotonin, as well as your endocrine gland system, which is your majority of your neck area and up in your pancreas. All of this is constantly being attacked through foods, through education, through language, through environment, through fear with the police officers, the sirens, through your television programs, that how you are visualizing things that should take place with you or shouldn't take place. A lot of those images that you have in your head and thoughts are coming from low vibrational frequencies, and the Schumann resonance right now is popping. I want you to look at this right here. Over the last, let's say, over the last 24, not even full 24 hours, because it's March the 6th. It haven't even been a full 24 hours yet. But over the last 8 hours, easily over the last 8 hours, there has been an intensified increase inside the Schumann resonance. Look at this spike right here. This is increase. This is intense. This is a high frequency that is coming from the sun, and everyone is feeling this. Everything on the planet is feeling this. This is changing your anatomy and your thought process as well. So let me go over here real fast. Now we go over to let me go over here. Let's see here, the aviation. Let's see what's this high frequency. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go. Okay, between Africa and Brazil, you had a high protein spike, but it's not showing what we're looking at. What we're looking at that's coming from the Schumann resonance is not coming from accordingly to the sun that's in the sky. It's not coming from it's not coming from the sun, the sun gun. Collide fucking crazy. This is your proton flux right here. That's protons that are hitting the atmosphere, your magnetic field right here. And this here is not showing the planet absorbing. It would show that the absorbent shock of the proton flux. And it's not showing that this is that spike that spike that we are looking at right here. This right here is not popping up on this right here. So where is that energy coming from? So now we even go down here. We go down here. Remember, I told you, you see where this yellow is at, where the 4 is at? This is where we should normally be at, my brothers and sisters. We should never be underneath 1, 2. We shouldn't be here. We should always be. Listen, 3 is very, like, it's pushing it. We should be literally right here between 3 and 4, possibly right now, because we're going into the spring equinox and the intensity has changed. We should be right here on average 4 planetary K index. This is regarding solar storms, ionized particle. They just switching the name up on you. That's all they're doing, is just switching the name up. We should at least be right there. Now I'm gonna pull this up right here. This is Enlil prediction. Today is the 6th. Okay. So that radiation, that spike that we are getting from here is supposedly coming off of this ionized this coronal mass ejection that happened a few days ago that is slow traveling to Earth. And now it hit us. And this is the energy that we supposed to be feeling. But I don't believe that, my brothers and sisters. I don't believe that. This is a high. This is a C. This look like a C class flare, maybe an M class. This is a continuation of blast of cosmic particles that are hitting our Earth, and it doesn't make. And that's right there. Even though this is slow and it's consistent, which is more dangerous. However, that spike shows something completely different than what these are showing. And anyone that watches and pays attention to this should know that that's showing something completely different. This spike that we are getting right here is not coming from this right here. That is not causing that. That is not causing that. We should have a little bit of intensity. We should have not a little bit, but we should have some geomagnetic storms coming from this right here. We should have some storms, geomagnetic storms, meaning that the cosmic gamma radiation that is coming from the sun, we should feel that and have, and it should cause an effect with us, but it should not cause this type of a spike. This type of a spike is something else. Bear with me, my people. Bear with me for 1 second. My apologies, my brothers and sisters. My apologies. This type of a spike, you can look right here. Let me go back up here. See right here? See right here? Here's the chart right here. Blue, low. Green, they call it normal, right? The low intensity is blue. Green, they call that normal. White is high intensity. High intensity. So look at this right here. Look at this spike. Look at these spikes. Look at these spikes. These are high intensity spikes right here. 140, 180 knots, hertz, 140, 180 hertz that is coming from what sun? Not our core sun. Well, I don't want to say not our core sun, not the sun that they're showing us up in the sky, not this sun here that they're showing us, or supposedly. This is not coming. This here is not causing this here. This is not causing that. Or unless, like I stated to you before, they're not giving you the true data and information that's coming off of that, which I believe. I already told y'all before that they're not doing that. They're not giving you the more up-to-date information. Hold on, let me go over here. Matter of fact, let me go right here. Here we go right here. March the 6th, 2022, Gregorian calendar. Look at the square on the back end of the planet. This is where energy is coming from. When sources unknown. Don't worry, you'll hear the video today say, well, you got a spike in a Schumann resonance, sources unknown. Here you go. This is where that spike is coming from. Backside pressure. People ask me, am I going to do a UV reading at night? Yes, when the moon is up in the sky at night, I am going to do a UV reading. I'm going to do a UVC reading, and I'm going to try to do a UV. I'm going to do both of them, UVA and B, and I'm going to do a UVC reading only when the moon is up in the sky. So you see this square on the back end. First of all, you got pressure on a daytime. Earth is in the middle. The white side is the daytime side. The sun that they tell you that's in the sky. The dark side is the nighttime side. You have pressure on the front side of on the magnetic field line, pressure on the front, and you have pressure behind us at nighttime. So you go over here, you look at solar velocity, when still March the 2nd, Earth is in the middle, white side of the daytime, dark side of the nighttime. Arrows represent cosmic radiation that is coming from the sun. Now, whatever's back here is reversing the cosmic radiations and enveloping Earth. Earth is completely wrapped around in cosmic radiation. It is enveloped in solar radiation. And how do we know that? You can look over here at the magnetic field and then go back over here to the solar velocity. You can see that there is a square There is something back here along with the colors. You see the red, you see the yellow, you see the green. You see this is high intensity right here that's coming from the nighttime side of the earth. And you see the arrows reversing. These arrows are meant represents like it should be like rain. Rain should just flow in one direction. Only time you see rain changing the direction is caused by wind. Something has to change the direction of the rain. If it's falling straight down and wind start blowing, of course it's going to change. So if this is falling from the sun, cosmic rays is coming from the sun, and their arrows are reversing back into the planet, that means there is something sitting back here at the nighttime. So you go over here, you see the magnetic field lines. It's not too bad. I mean, you see them breaking off, but you see it. It's not like it was a few days ago where it was just completely, everything was just completely tearing off. See, it's like when ladies, when y'all say I'm clipping my ends so your hair can grow. So that's what happens. What you see with the magnetic field line, you break it off, then you let it heal itself back. Then you let it's like healing back. But when it heal back, it's healing back with no lies. It's not healing back with the low vibrational field lines. They breaking off the ends and healing back, coming back together, breaking off, coming back together, breaking off, coming back together. And each time that those field lines, every time they break off, it tears down a lie in this world. It tears down a lie in this world. Now let me go over here. Now here we go right here. Let me show y'all something. Now, remember this object right here that Mr. They said it was something, whatever it is, Mr. MB3, whatever, you know what they say. They always got a reason for something. But here's the deal. I want y'all to look at something. All right, here we go. All right. On here, you're going to see it clear on here. You're going to see this object, but then remember a few days ago, it was another object that's not too far from it that was at the top part. Now, I want you to look at this as it's moving. I want you to look at this as it's moving. And I want to show you something because when I pause it, now see, here you go. You see the other object right here? Look at the object. You see that moving? Now, I'm going to rewind this again. You see this object right here that is moving. You see that object. Now, hold on. I want to rewind this again. I want to go back. I'm gonna let it play. Now, this is the object. It's not showing up as clear on here as it is over here. This is, I believe this is in, I forgot what filter this is, but it's not showing up. This is though, and it's showing up right here. But I want you to look at the distance between them two. And then I want to point something out. You're going to see it again, and then you're going to see this pop out over here. Not to mention something just came out of the sun right there. All right, here we go. Look over here. See that object right there? That's it right there. Now I want you to look at the distance between this object and that. See how I can get them both in the same screen? I can get them both in this zoom in thing that I'm using. Right here is one object. Right here is the other object, right? I want you to look at that distance. Look at that distance. Now I want you to tell me what happened to this when it got in front of the sun or closer to the sun. What happened to this? Look at the distance. Remember, I can get them both in the same field of view in this. These are the same two objects right here and right here. And I want you to look at this distance at the end. What happened to this object when it got here around the sun? What happened? And that comes to the end with the time. Look at that. I should be starting to see that other object. I should be starting to see the other object. So what happened? Look, I should be able to see the distance between them two. I should be able to see that other object. Now, again, NASA probably do some shit. I'm gonna pay attention to it. I'm gonna see if they switch the time. But where is that object that was traveling with this, or this was traveling with it? Where is it at? It should be, I should be able to at least see the tip of it, or it should be out. It wasn't even this far apart from each other. Now I'm gonna bring that shit back again. Look, it wasn't even that far apart from each other. Even if I pause it right here, look how close that is to one another. How did this object get all the way over here without this coming back into the field of view? What is this? How did this object get here without this one coming in the field of view? How is that possible? That's all I'm saying. I could be wrong. I don't mind being wrong, but I'm just asking, how did this? Watch the distance now. This object should be popping out right now is probably where my cursor is at. That object should be right about here. Right about here. Right about here. That object should be coming out right about here or right here. Right here. Where did it go to when it got here? Did the planet stop in its tracks? It stopped in its orbital? I'm confused here. I can be wrong. I don't have a problem with being wrong. But clearly, you can see, look at the distance with me moving it back and forth. There's one, there's the other. I don't mind being wrong. If you measure that distance from one another, matter of fact, that's what I should have did. I should have pulled up a ruler and measured it. And then I should be able to measure the distance between from here and why I don't see it. You should see this object coming out. Why didn't it come out? Why that did not come out right there? I don't know. Again, like I said, not to mention, you can still see the two flashes on the side of the sun. And not to mention, you see these coronal mass ejections. When you see these ejections that are coming from the sun is active. It is spewing out energy, high levels of cosmic energy. I just wanted to point that out so that way maybe I can get an answer from somebody later on today, or NASA actually, put an object there and or overlap it and switch the time. But I'll be looking for it either way. So either way, you go over here and you look at the sunspots that are on this planet. You look at the sunspots. This one right here is turning and facing Earth. And then you have another one. And all of these up here can turn into active sun. These are active sunspots. All of them can turn. But these here, negative and positive together, negative and positive together. And these are what's sending out high levels of cosmic radiation, ionized particles. But I also have a question here as well. No, let me go back over here before I get to that. No. Here we go. This is how I know nothing. What came from the sun? See, March the 6th. Okay, we have a C class. Remember I told you, look at the baseline. Look at the baseline. You see why Kala is telling y'all the truth. I told y'all, look at the baseline now. Look at the baseline for B class flares. Look, this is a lie. We should be in C class now. The baseline is going to be C class, and then we're going to increase into M class flares. See, look at the baseline. This right here used to be somewhere down towards the end. All these B class flares would be down here at the bottom. This will be the baseline down here at the bottom. Now look at how the baseline has risen up. Now you got a C class flare here, C class here, almost a C class definitely here, C class flare. Look at this. Look at the baseline though. Just don't look at the flares itself. Look at the baseline. How the sun has increased. This right here is lying to you. We should be already, the baseline to us, we should be in C flares already, working on M class flares. This is where we should be at, possibly X flares. So look at the baseline again, my brothers and sisters. This is what they don't want you to pay attention to. This is what they don't want you to know. Look at the baseline. This is increasing exponentially. This is increasing, and this has to do with your anatomy. You can look at the sky all the fuck you want. You can sit there and paint and make excuses all you want, but this has to do directly with our anatomy, and no one wants to talk about this because, again, everyone seems to be so intelligent on social media, but yet no one, and I'm talking about those that don't want to talk about DNA because they don't love themselves. So they want to just tell you about loving God and loving somebody, some artificial creator in the sky, but you don't love your own DNA to the point that you will hide me and keep me distracted from mine. And now you want to try to keep me distracted with the anomalies that are taking place on the planet, because the anomalies has to do directly with the fact that you don't belong here. You don't belong here. Or you think you belong here. The ones that think they belong here, like the Obama babies, you think you belong here because your skin, just like Kamala Harris, you think she's black. You think you belong here. So therefore, you want to, listen, man, I don't got time for it. You want people to lie to you. I'm not fucking lying to nobody, man. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not lying to nobody. I want you to look at this right here. Here, solar cycle progression, sunspots numbers. Now, I went over this. Let me, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh. Here we go. My bad. Hold on. When they first told you about solar cycle, you see the purple line? This is what they originally predicted. Then they went to, they had to change their prediction, and then they started seeing that it was increasing. So they gave you another prediction line, right? Here is the second prediction line. Now, guess what? Here is the third. Here is the third. This is even by October of this year. This is only October of this year. They are predicting by then a fucking 131.8 sunspots. By then, this is what they are predicting. By then, this is August. Fuck is going on? This is August, July. Look at this. This is what they are predicting. This is what their prediction as far as what solar cycle 25 was going to be is completely off. You know why it's off? Because again, they were trying to lie to the people that they have convinced about cryptocurrency. They have lied to the people that actually do some sort of a reading. But again, they have to keep this on all levels. They have to keep this on all levels. It is levels to this shit. So the ones that are completely complacent with slow death, they had to keep some entertainment for you. The ones that actually read, that try to do something in this system and see somewhat the system is flawed, matter of fact, have some comprehension and somewhat acceptance skills, they had to keep something for you as well. You can get mad at me all you want. Those that believe that this shit is going to continue on the way it is, fine. That's up to you. That's your choice. Hold on. Let me show one more clipping. And I'm going to load this video up. My apologies, my people. I didn't load this up yesterday. I want y'all people, y'all can take this video. I'm going to load this video up. Y'all can take this video, screenshot it, download the video. I ask for your criticism. Tell me if you're telling me these are our brothers and sisters, point blank and simple, looking just like this. See, our brothers and sisters look like this. Let me show you. We look like this right over here in the front. You see the double helix. You see the double helix. You see the Kundalini energy. The serpents coming from the low vibration, coming from, it ain't even low vibration, coming from the root chakra to the crown chakra. See, our brothers and sisters that are moving through the sky look just like this. Look at the background. See the background right there? Looks just like what I'm showing you on the videos. Look just like this. This is how they move. But see, you can't move like that when you're like this. See, when you're like this, you're a complete servant. You're actually kill your own brother. You'll talk about your own brother. You'll kill your sister. You'll kill your own. You're liable to do something to your mother if she doesn't do what you want her to do in this materialistic world. That's you right here. This is this person right here. This person right here. You're somewhat you're in between this person and this person. You see, you're in between the two. You still listen to them. You still listen to some of this shit here in the world, but you say, damn, it could be something different. It could be something different. So you got to graduate through all of this right here. You got to see, this is a servant. This is a servant. This is a servant. This here is questioning motherfuckers. This here, you definitely questioning. You waking up. This here, you ain't what? I am all that is natural, and all that is natural is me. See this over here? The sun is white. See all the colors that come off of white? See all the colors that come off of white? That's us. That's us. There's no such thing as a white race on here other than the people that come from the stars. Everyone else has a yellow pigmentation of a skin. Their skin is yellow, not white. So here you go right here. So I'm going to load this video up, and I want you to show me. Hold on. I want you to show me I'm gonna load this video up. I went over this yesterday. Hold on.
Just a little bit.
I went over this video yesterday when I went live. So again, I want you to take the video, screenshot it, show it down. Look, you see your brother just move across the top right there. You see your brother just move across the top. Look.
Moving the lens flares around.
See, let me sit it right here for you.
For the haters.
Let me sit it right here. See your brother? Both of them. You see how they moving? See how they moving? They call it snow. They call it snow. Huh? You see your brothers and sisters moving like Silver Surfer. So you more than willing to take this video. I'm going to load it up by itself. You more than willing to take that video, try to debunk it all you want, and you can take the video, get the message from 1977 that I went over yesterday on this live. You can get that message as well, and you can try to debunk that as well. If you appreciate the content, hit the like button, my brothers and sisters. Hit the like. If you appreciate the reminder, hit the like button. Ain't nobody here. I'm not here to fucking teach you. I'm here to remind you. You already got everything inside of your DNA. You got all the information. You got all the stars. All the constellations are sitting right here. All the constellations are sitting right here. You've been through all of this shit. What's up with y'all, man? This our shit, man. This is just one of our fucking homes, man. Stop playing with us, man. Seriously, stop playing with us. This is our shit, man. That's all it is, man. And that's what's, hold on, let me put this here. No hatred. It's real fact. Your skin is not white. It's yellow mucus. It is what it is. That's what go search up phenomelanin. Has to do with the pigmentation of hair, skin, and eyes. And it's yellow skin. That's what they will tell you. So it is what it is. And they don't have the same melanin as lions, cobras, crocodiles. They don't have that because they don't have, or elephants. They don't have the same melanin. Come on, man. We different, people. We different. We created our shit different from them. So it is what it is, man. No one is mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I don't have any hatred towards you. But the bottom line is that, listen, y'all had your chance to be here. And again, to be honest, to be truthful and honest with you, our brothers and sisters was hoping for your evolution as opposed to ours. We're going to get this. We're going to evolve regardless. This is what people fail to realize. We're going to evolve regardless. Don't make a difference. Your evolution was more important than ours. We were saying, fuck this. We can turn, just like Inky and Enlil turned us against each other. We felt like we can turn these people not against each other, but against their creator. Their creator got you doing darkness, and we can change you. We believe that we can, we trust that we can change you. I mean, this is where we get this from inside of our souls, brothers. Y'all don't believe this shit from our brothers and sisters, man. When we dealing with somebody that's no good for us, no matter if it's a relationship, no matter if it's an occupation, no matter if it's a family member, it don't make a difference. We in our hearts, we believe that we can, this person will change. This person will be better. This person will be better for us. This person will be better for we. And this is how we live in society. We believe that this system will be better for us, that they will change. They won't change. And remember one thing, if they could get away with the fucking lie, then believe me, they would have got away with it. They would have never told you to your face, your divinity, your connection to the cosmos. They would never tell you to this shit, tell you to your face. Everyone is trying to tell you a bunch of fucking lies. That's all they're telling you that right now. People out here are still telling you that there was a war in the fucking heavens. It was a war in the heavens, bro. After all the U.S. military shit done released all the information showing fucking ships disappearing and showing up on radar whenever they want, moving at a speed underwater that they never thought can see, that they never could even fathom. Motherfucker, you got a ship the size of fucking New York City and you moving underneath the ocean at 200 kilometers per fucking second? Are you out your mind? What the fuck? What engine is in there? What are you driving? Seriously, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. And we really believe that these people, it was a war in the fucking heaven. There was no war at all. The war is only in here. That's it. These motherfuckers don't have no power whatsoever. They only got manipulation, my people. That's it. They don't have no power whatsoever. Only the power they have is what we give them. Period. None. That fake royal family the Rothschilds and lizards and all of these people have nothing. These don't think Putin is not part of this plan. Don't think Putin is not part of this plan. Ukraine is the fall guy. It's the puppet. Just like Saddam was the puppet. Just like Obama was the puppet. Now this is the puppet. That's all they are. They all the same. And America going to crumble. The only reason why America is going to crumble because they can no longer hold us in custody no more. That's what y'all don't realize. They can't hold us no more. Even the ones that are in sleep and slumber, you can't be held no more. You're only going to be held if you choose to accept this motherfucking world. If you choose to want to find yourself in this world, that's the only way you're going to be trapped. And you want to find yourself in this world, that means you will take the you know what, because you want this world to exist. Oh man, we got to get back to normal. Let me get the booster. Let me wear the mask. Let me wear the third mask. Let me get hot damn. Now it's even to the point where it's no mask being mandatory no more. I'm confused. But we was dealing with such a crisis, such a deadly virus. Now there's no such thing as a fucking virus. Do you even hear this shit on the news? All you hear is Ukraine, Russia, and all these other fake ass countries. Hold on, let me give y'all one more, man. Let me give y'all one more tidbit, man, before I get out of here. Let me give y'all one more tidbit before I go, man. Shout out to Adapt 2030. Y'all got to watch this video. Y'all got to watch this video, man. Y'all really got to watch this video. Hold on. Matter of fact, and I'm gonna pull up. Let me pull up this too. Let me pull up this too. Let me pull up this too. Hold on. Let me pull up that too. Shout out to Adapt 2030, man. Yo, I'm confused, man. We don't want to look at nothing, huh? We don't want to look at nothing. We think this thing really gonna be what it is, huh? Oh, I might have to pull Tucker up too. I might have to pull him up too. Hold on. I gotta pull my man up too. I told y'all, hold up. I gotta listen. The videos that I'm ready to show y'all, I hope y'all click on these joints and watch these videos. I mean, people that are already connected, they already see what's going on. But let me pull up this video, man. Let me pull up this video. I can't even go on my history. I just gotta go to his station. Let me go over here real fast. Here you go. First and foremost, let me share something with y'all, my brothers and sisters. Listen to me. Here you go, right here. This station right here, Adapt 2030, right? Go watch this video right here. How quickly food will become unaffordable. Go watch this right here. Go watch this video right here.
Good afternoon, everyone. Wheat spiking, zinc spiking, thermal coal record highs, palm oil futures record high, a quarter of global grains coming from Ukraine and Russia, soybean harvest Paraguay slashed by 60%, Brazil lowering its soybean crop almost 5%, Argentina limiting corn and wheat exports. Wait, Moldova doing the same, wheat, corn. And now you'll understand China running to the world market to buy any commodity at any price, taking any offer because shortages are coming. Gold is hot again. And how much silver is used in a missile? 500 ounces.
Go watch. Hold up. Now,
Business.
Let me show you this right here. Let me show you how evil America is, right? Look, watch this here. I just want you to hear this part.
So Canada's cutting itself off by putting these 35% tariffs on there. The insanity of the day.
Right. Just listen to this right here. I want y'all to hear this shit.
United States weighing putting sanctions on India because they're still doing business with Russia.
What type of shit is that? Biden weighed in on sanctions on India over Russian military stockpiles because India is still doing business with Russia. The United States sanctioned them. So y'all think all these countries are all of a sudden that are going against Russia? You haven't noticed they are all under the control of by the United States. China, North Korea, and two or three or maybe three other countries are saying, fuck you, United States. We're not dealing with none of this shit. We don't have nothing to do with none of that. I'ma still continue to do business. Yo, the sanctions that America is throwing on Russia means absolutely nothing when Russia is number one ally is China. The number one ally for Russia is China, the second powerful country in the fucking world. You know who got the most nuclear weapons? It's Russia. Excuse me, it's the United States, Russia, and then China, and then North Korea, if I'm not mistaken. Russia got a lot of nuclear weapons. And you throwing sanctions on because I'm doing business, that don't have nothing to do with you.
The Hill, I encourage you to read it. For me, I'm still trying to digest it as to how this is even possible. Just guilt by association is enough to fully sanction another country just because you're still having dialogue and you're still doing business with a country that are not with any banks that are sanctioned already. Everything's completely legal and above the board. They're not using any sanctioned institutions to still do business. Yet Biden's weighing in on putting sanctions on India, and this is a downward spiral that we don't want to get into. So they'd bought in military hardware before this whole incident, but now Biden's saying, well, you already bought it, so you're guilty, and the stockpile is, we're going to put sanctions on you because you have a stockpile of stuff from Russia that they bought over the last 15 years, which again, I'm trying to make sense of it. We're living in a clown world right now. But what's so interesting.
So listen, please, I suggest y'all, listen, you ain't got to show this to your family members. If they don't want to see it, fine. By the end of this year, by the summer, even before then, shit is going to get extremely crazy. Now, let me go over here real fast to her right here. Now, Tucker Carlson, I told y'all I fucks with Fox News, but I want y'all to listen to this. This woman is not who you think she is, for one, and they're dumb. And this is what it was supposed to show you, but I want you to listen to this right here.
Or estimated. Joe Biden. But we knew that once Kamala Harris was involved, it couldn't really be that serious. And we knew that because this is what she's like.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing.
Now, this is what I tell you, when the reason why this shit worked on people is because of what you are eating slows down your neural pathways regarding you comprehending and understanding and overstanding what people are saying. Listen to what she's saying. I want you to tell me this shit is laughable, people. Listen to this.
Time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree. This whole thing about the border, we've been...
Hold on. Go back. Let me go back again. I want y'all to hear this shit. I don't want to interrupt none of this. I want you to listen to her. It's time to do what we have been doing from the beginning. It's time. What is that? Just listen to this shit.
She's like.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree. This whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
Look, corner with that. It's time. We've been to the border. You haven't been to the border. And I haven't been to Europe either. Listen to this shit.
Every day it is time for us to agree. This whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I mean, I don't think you guys. And my pronouns.
You see, and that's this is the that's the fucking laugh that women do to fucking get past their idiocy or their toxicity and get other fucking females to join into their toxic shit. See, and this is how they use our fucking women. This is not a black woman. And listen to how she fucking uses our culture against us.
She, her, and hers.
She, her, and her.
She would look down at me and Kamala, what do you want? What do you want? And I looked back up at her and I said, freedom.
You're going to literally see the craters on the moon with your own eyes. Oh my goodness. With your own eyes, I'm telling you.
We must together work together to see where we are headed, but also see it as a moment, yes, to together. It is the perspective of a woman.
Watch this shit here. This is the fucking worst. And see, men, we are growing past this shit. Listen to this shit here. The women.
Of a woman who grew up a Black child in America, who was also a prosecutor, who also has a mother who arrived here at the age of 19 from India.
If your mom came from fucking India, how the fuck are you Black? What's wrong with you? If you pull up the images of India, how the fuck are you Black? Just because you have a tone or you got cocoa butter tone on your skin, that has shit to do with it.
Of a woman who grew up a Black child in America, who was also a prosecutor, who also has a mother who arrived here at the age of 19 from India, who also, likes hip hop. Like,
see, you hear the laugh? What I tell you? Didn't I tell you the laugh was coming? Watch, fellas, watch. You got to pay attention to this shit. This is how they do us, brothers. Look at this fucking laugh.
Who grew up
First, she sound like she's crying. First and foremost, let's start with that. To play on the emotions of other Black women. Just understand that. She sound like she's crying to play on the, hold on. Let me make sure I got, okay. She sound like she's crying to play on the consciousness of other Black women.
A woman who grew up a Black child in America, who was also a prosecutor, who also has a mother who arrived here at the age of 19 from India, who also, likes hip hop. Like, what do you want to know?
Well, I want to give.
This is just not a serious person, not surrounded by serious people. And yet we're in an extremely serious moment that demands seriousness. Of course, we must together work together to see where we are going together, but also see it as a moment together. If you've taken peyote, you know what she means. Otherwise, you're probably baffled. Once again, it's time for us to do what we've been doing. And that time is every day. It's like a Khalil Gibran poem, but the illiterate version, impossible to parse. When Kamala Harris speaks, you get the feeling you're either too dumb or too smart to understand what she's saying, but then within a few sentences, you settle firmly on the latter. What do our European allies think of this? Well, of course, they've come to the same conclusion. Less than 2 weeks ago, as all of this was brewing on the brink, the Biden administration sent that person, Kamala Harris, to represent the United States at the Munich Security Conference in Germany.
I need y'all to hear this.
And while she was there, she assured the world that she and Joe Biden had this situation completely under control. Yes, Putin would like to invade Ukraine. Of course he would, but not on her watch. Not while Kamala D. Harris was on the same continent, this continent known as Europe. No way. Harris exuded what novelists call a steely resolve. Imagine being first in line for a shoe sale on Black Friday. Kamala Harris had that look. She knew what she wanted and she knew where to find it. And here's how she expressed that resolve. And yes, this is a verbatim quote from the Munich Security Conference. Quote, "Perhaps this is a moment, as life does present us with those moments, that challenge us to ask what is our reason for being." And I think we all know the history of NATO and its reason for being. The spirit behind this term we use, the transatlantic community, the word community meaning a collection, not a collection of individuals who see themselves as a collection, then as one. And that's where we are now. So if the vice president of the United States interrupts an adult security conference to talk like that, you conclude that whatever crisis they're talking about at the conference couldn't be imminent. They must have plenty of time to fix it. And that's why they could afford to send Kamala Harris in the first place, because actually it's not as big a deal as it seems. Clearly, the White House must see the European heads of state as equivalent to TikTok influencers.
Hold on. I want you to hear this part too. I'm not done with this shit. This is a disgrace. I want y'all to hear this shit here.
Probably know why. And it has nothing to do, they assure you, with the criminal negligence of people like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. No, it's because of a place called Ukraine. Listen.
Break it down in layman's terms for people who don't understand what's going on and how can this directly affect the people of the United States.
So Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia.
Hold on. Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Are you fucking unbelievable, yo? Are we unbelievable with this shit? Yo, this is fucking retardation at its best, bro. I'm just trying to. She's talking to a. Now, mind you, this sounds like the Breakfast Club. This sounds like a show where majority of black people listen to. Because listen to the guy asking the question.
States.
So Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So
Now hold the fuck up. Didn't America go into Iraq? And Iraq is where? How fucking close is Iraq to United States? Did we go into Afghanistan? How fucking close is Afghanistan to the United States? Did we go in Libya? How close is Libya is Syria Libya and Syria? How close is them two to us? Hold on for 1 second. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, my people. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Y'all know I'm listen, I am gone. Listen, wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. I gotta go to my joint. Hold on. Much respect to that sister. Much respect to this sister right here. Hold on. I gotta go over here to this picture right here. I gotta go right here. I gotta go to this picture. Here we go. They have Bin Laden, Afghanistan. We must find him. They have nuclear weapons. Iraq. We must stop them. Libya. What did he say? They have dictatorship. Libya. They have dictatorship. We must stop them. Chemical weapons was used. Syria. We must stop them. Ukraine. We need to stop. We need to protect the Russian people. Ukraine. Stop the war. Are y'all fucking serious? Are y'all serious with this? Listen, are y'all serious with this? Are my brothers and sisters forgetting with this man? Look at his mother. Look at his mother. Y'all are forgetting? Look at his hair. See, this is what the Indians look like. Look at his hair. I keep thinking this man was black. This man had nothing to do. Yo, and destroy these countries. Destroyed these countries with the support of American families. See, look, destroyed them with the support of American families. Here we go. Now, stop the war. When this Ukraine is more Russian than it is anything. It's more Russian than it is European. And here it is. You're telling me that you want to stop this man from going here? I have nothing to do. I don't support neither. I don't support none of this shit, to be truthful and honest with you. But let's make sense out of it. Hold on. Let me exit this out. Let me go down here real fast. Let me go down here. No, I don't want to go to Michael Jackson. Oh, here you go. Let me play this right here. Hold on. Let me play this right here. Hit the like button if you appreciate the content. Hit the like button if you appreciate the content. Come on, my people. Hit the like button. Come on. Here you go. Listen to this.
Obama administration did.
Well, that's it. Obama, what did he do for the black race? Nothing. Question you might ask, who's the richest man to ever be U.S. president?
Who was the richest man to ever be U.S. president? You think it was Donald Trump. Donald Trump was the second.
It's not Trump. No. It's Barack Obama. You know how? His adopted father, Lolo Soetoro, was one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth. And when he died, he left a trust fund in Indonesia with 3 equal beneficiaries. Barack Obama didn't own his Barry Soetoro because he was adopted, and his 2 siblings. So he has a whole false claim about what his background is. But when he got in the White House, he'd been working for a law firm that represented his daddy. He got lauded by Goldman Sachs, who financed most of his daddy's American investments. He protected British Petroleum when they had the blowout in the Gulf, because guess what? His trust fund had heavy investments in BP. So we get through this whole mantra, and even affordable care, Obamacare. You know who drafted it? Senior Tennessee Republican Senator Dr. Bill Frist, when he was Republican Senate Majority Leader. Why? His family founded Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and most of the HMOs. His family's making a killing. So he retired from the Senate in 2010 when the Obama administration got past his drafted act from 2003. See, it's a game. And I don't have any problem with Trump either. I'm looking at lowest black unemployment rate since Lyndon Baines Johnson, more money to historically black colleges and universities at any time since Lyndon.
Nobody want to hear that. Well, when it came to Trump, see, if you wanted the world, Trump said, at least if you're going to be a part of my world, I'm going to let you play. I'm going to let you play the game. Here you go, right here for the brothers. This is what you look like. This is what y'all look like going after the bag. This is what you look like your whole life. This is what you look like going after the bag. Let me zoom that up a little bit. Chase the bag, get the bag. Gotta get that bag. Get that bag. This is what you do when you gotta chase the bag. That's exactly what happens. And you look up and you see yourself in misery. From the time you chasing the bag to the time you sitting on your deathbed. From the time you sit to the time you sitting on your deathbed, chasing the bag, chasing the money. You seen the video I told you yesterday? My brothers and sisters, hold on. I gotta play one more. I gotta play my brother. This sister, listen, this is what I'm talking about. Any sister that's into this vibe right here. Any sister that's into this. I love you. I value you.
You saw a pattern. What was your pattern?
It was 2.
Right, there was a difference of 2. 50 plus 50, that equals what?
100.
100. So that means 49 plus 49 was what?
Was 98.
98, right. How did you know?
Because we counted -2.
That's exactly right. So then what is 48 plus 48?
97.
Check again. You got the 90 right. 90 what?
96.
That's right. And you knew that.
See,
5 plus 5.
That's right. That turns me on right there. See, that's make me like, damn, bait. Yes, oh, bait. That's what that turns me on right there. All that other bullshit. Here you go right here for my brothers.
Really,
for my brothers. This is why I told y'all they drugged my man right here. They drugged him. They drugged him. They drugged him. And I want y'all to listen to this right here. Listen to this. See, he realized, Ali said it himself. It ain't about me. It's about we. Ali said that. It ain't about me. It's about we. Listen to this.
So really, ain't nothing in this immigration. I need some land. I need some jobs. My people need jobs. We need something so we can build and do for ourselves, and we must have some land. 40 million people. You know, it's a lot of Negroes just in New York and Cleveland, Baltimore, Washington, California. It's a lot of black. Woo, that's a whole nation. 40 million, man. They don't tell you the truth about that. They want us to stop having babies. They give them birth control.
They want us to stop what? That this man was talking like this back then. They want us to stop what? Having babies. And look at what's happening right now today. Birth control. Oh, let's birth control. Oh, no, I don't want to have no child. I don't want to do this. I want abs. I want 6 packs. I want a big butt. I want big breasts. I don't want no babies. Babies are a cancer. Babies are a cancer. You are the cancer.
Million, man. They don't tell you the truth about that. They want us to stop having babies. They give them birth control. They're paying black women not to have babies.
Not 20 million.
Yeah, they're paying black women not to have.
You see how they kept over talking the number? Are you sure it's not 20 million and not 40 million? When he kept saying they are paying black women not to have babies.
20 million.
They're paying black women not to have babies. 40 million, not 20 million. Yeah, they're paying black women not to have babies now. They got all kind of plans to stop our race.
Well,
so when we know all of this,
getting into birth
so
control,
now a man with my knowledge,
everyone is getting into birth control. Are you out your mind? And everyone is getting into birth control.
When we know all of this,
getting into birth
so
control,
now a man with my knowledge, what can you tell a man like me now? What's your suggestion? That's your question. Okay, you talking to me now?
A man with knowledge. You hear this right here? You see that? That's the most powerful thing. Not a man with a gun, a man with knowledge of self. What could you tell me? See, when I'm outside and I'm talking to these police officers and I'm walking amongst these police officers and I'm out in front of these schools or I'm out there talking in the streets, what could you tell me? What could you tell me with a man with knowledge? You can't give me the rumble jumble bullshit. You can't give me this bullshit. That's why I know they drugged my man. They drugged him. And this was an inside job.
I'm Negro, a pork chop eater, don't know the truth. I'm free now. I woke up. Now, what are you going to tell me?
He said, I'm free now. I woke up. He said, I'm free now. I woke up.
That's your question. Okay, you talking to me, not a dumb Negro or pork chop eater, don't know the truth. I'm free now. I woke up. Now, what are you going to tell me now? I done gave you my solution, some land of my own, doing something for myself like you, England, and America do. Now, I know you're not against the black man. I know you're not against me having my land, are you? I know you English, the ruled and slave forever for a long time. But do you still today don't want me to have my own country and build for myself and govern myself? Would you think that's bad if we thought like that?
Hold on for 1 second. What's wrong with what Kalai was saying? Do you not want to do for myself? We don't need these people. We don't want to do for ourselves, think for ourselves, teach our own children, be with our own people. And this is what the son is doing now. See, the son said enough is enough. We done played this game long enough. The son said this. Look at what he's saying. Hold on, my people. Hold on for a second. See, this was supposed to be a quick update. This was supposed to be a quick Sunblood update. This shit done turned into something else. Hold on, my brothers and sisters. Hold on. I want you to listen to what this man had to say. I want y'all to listen to what this man had to say. Huh? He said, you don't want me to do for myself?
What's your solution to my problem? 1974, you all just, some white man just flew from New York to England in an hour, less than 2 hours. You all are so progressive. You're walking around on other planets. Now, today, I'm intelligent too now. What's your suggestion? What should be my movement? Integrate?
Yeah, equal rights in a mixed society.
In this society, where you still own the government, you still own the train station, the railroad plant, the lecture plant, these television cameras, you still make all the food, you control everything, and I'm like a leech on a dog's back. All I can—
Hold on. What did he say? You can still, the white man said you can have yours, but it has to come from me first. You can't just have yours. And what Ali say? See, I can't be by myself. See, hold on. Ali said, my people can't do it for their own. We can't do it by ourselves. Huh? This is why we still in prison, my brothers and sisters here in the United States. We are still in captivity. This is why the sun, red iron oxide dust, UVA, UVB, and UVC radiation is on that ASS now. Separation time.
But do you still today don't want me to have my own country and build for myself and govern myself? Would you think that's bad if we thought like that? What's your solution to my problem? 1974, you all just, some white man just flew from New York to England in an hour, less than 2 hours. You all are so progressive. You're walking around on other planets. Now, today, I'm intelligent too now. What's your suggestion? What should be my movement? Integrate?
Yeah, equal rights in a mixed society.
In this society, where you still own the government, you still own the train station, the railroad plant, the lecture plant, these television cameras, you still make all the food, you control everything, and I'm like a leech on a dog's back.
So when you look at these NBA players, you look at Tyler Perry, you look at all these people talk about, I'm investing money in school, I'm investing money in our people. How? How are you investing in us? You're not investing in us without someone else is giving you the okay. There's still somebody's boot over top of your head. The same way when you go with these NBA players and football players. Yes, they may have signed a $50 million contract, a $30 million contract, a $200 million contract. But who the fuck is that money coming from? Their daddy, their oppressor. You're still being oppressed. You still are not free.
Do is just wait for you. I can't do nothing for myself. Integrating in your society don't mean I'm doing nothing for myself. You doing it all. I want to do something for myself. I'm tired of depending on you. You might get broke one day. Your stores might close. Your gas pumps might cut off. I'm relying on you now.
Hold on. Let me go back over here. What did he say? Your pumps, your gas station might get shut off. Your food might shut down. Hold on. Adapt 2030. Y'all got to go check out this video right here. Just go check this joint out right here. Huh? If I'm depending on you all my life, what's going to happen when the gas station cut down? What's going to happen?
What's your solution to my problem? 1974, you all just, some white man just flew from New York to England in an hour, less than 2 hours. You all are so progressive. You're walking around on other planets. Now, today, I'm intelligent too now. What's your suggestion? What should be my movement? Integrate?
Yeah, equal rights in a mixed society.
In this society, where you still own the government, you still own the train station, the railroad plant, the electric plant, these television cameras, you still make all the food, you control everything, and I'm like a leech on a dog's back. All I can do is just wait for you. I can't do nothing for myself. Integrating in your society don't mean I'm doing nothing for myself. You doing it all. I want to do something for myself. I'm tired of depending on you. You might get broke one day.
Just like that's a real man speaking. See, my sisters, that's a real fucking man speaking. That's a lion. That's the son of the universe speaking right there. I don't want to work for you. I don't want to do nothing for you no more. As a man, I want to stand on my own. I don't need you. You need me in order to exist. I don't fucking need you. I want to do it on my own. And that's a man that ain't on his knees praying to another man in the fucking sky to make his life better. That's a man that's not praying on his knees to help come in here and help me take care of my family. To help me because you're living in a world that's destroying you.
Might close. Your gas pumps might cut off again. I'm relying on you now. Can I have my own land and country?
Well, you've got your own freedom here. For instance, I know you're luckier than many black people in America, but you're your own boss.
I'm speaking for my nation.
See, I know, I appreciate
If I was representing just me, I wouldn't be talking like this.
See, you see? That's the difference. And this is the first thing that they try to get you. Where you're a black man, you're doing well.
Freedom here. For instance, I know you're luckier than many black people in America, but you're your own boss.
I'm speaking for my nation.
But and then guess what happens? Guess what happens? See, they don't reverse what they didn't do. See, a lot of our brothers and sisters had the heart to say, well, wait a minute. This ain't about me. This is about we. Yes, I'm good. I'm fine. You understand? I done made it in this boxing, entertaining for y'all. Yes, but my people are struggling. See, people get money and they put blinders on to the rest of their people. They put blinders on to the rest of their people. And guess what Mother Universe and the sun is in the sky getting ready to show you? Get ready to do. Take them fucking blinders off, baby. Great, take them blinders the fuck off. You get a couple millions of dollars. You get a couple of thousands of dollars. You ride around in a fancy car. You got your little credit score. You got your little education. You think you better. You think you're okay. No. What about your race? Those blinders are coming off.
Well, you've got your own freedom here. For instance, I know you're luckier than many black people in America, but you're your own boss.
I'm speaking for my nation.
See, I know, I appreciate it.
If I was representing just me, I wouldn't be talking like this because I got it made. I'm talking for my brothers.
But I just don't see how, Mohammed. I don't see how you can slice up America into bits and get all the whites in one area and all the blacks in another.
Then we leave then. We leave.
But they'd miss you.
I know it.
You already said we'll miss you. I know.
See how, Mohammed? I don't see how you can slice up America into bits and get all the whites in one area and all the blacks in another.
Then we leave then. We leave.
But they'd miss you.
I know it.
One last.
They miss you. See, listen, you're doing well.
Well, you've got your own freedom here. For instance, I know you're luckier than many black people in America, but you're your...
And then they call it luck when you make it entertaining them in their world. It's luck to you. It's not your righteous duty. It's not your righteous cause for you to live in freedom and not underneath some thumb in a tyranny of someone else's. It's lucky. They call it luck. Are you French toast killing me?
Speaking for my nation.
I know, I appreciate it.
If I was representing just me, I wouldn't be talking like this because I got it made. I'm talking for my brothers.
But I just don't see how, Mohammed. I don't see how you can slice up America into bits and get all the whites in one area and all the blacks in another.
Then we leave then. We leave.
But they'd miss you.
I know it.
One last.
You see? He said, I know it. They will literally cry and break down in tears, my brothers and sisters, if we was to walk away from them. Hold on. Let me see. I think I got one more here. I got one more. I wanted to share more than Joe Biden. Nope. That was beautiful with the young star seed. It was beautiful. Hold on. Now, this is for the people that want to call me racist. Now, let me say this to y'all.
It's
I
time.
want to pull this up real fast for the people that want to call me racist and out of my.
It's time for the percolator.
I want to pull this up. Now, I forget the music. So let me turn it. Well, matter of fact, I do want to have a little bit of the music. For the people that want to call me racist, you see these children right here? I'm not talking about this one. I'm not talking about this one here. I'm not talking about that child. I'm not talking about these children right here. I'm talking about these children right here. See, children are born with an innocent heart. Children are taught to be racist. Children are taught to be hatred to one another. Let me show you something. You see this kid right here?
It's time for the percolator.
Where's the hate at in this kid?
It's time for the percolator.
Where's the hate at in this kid?
It's time for the percolator.
Where the hate at in these kids?
It's time for
Where is hatred?
It's time for
Where is nigga, thugs, or I'm a police officer and you're a threat to me? Where is this at?
It's time for the percolator.
Huh? Do you see hatred there?
It's time for the percolator.
Huh? This is why our extended family spends so much time giving them messages. Do you see hatred there?
It's time for the percolator.
You know when they develop that?
For the percolator.
Through their environment, from the people that they grow up under, television, and radio, and entertainment. This is where they get this from. Every commercial, every television program has racism in it. And this is where this comes. This is where they are trained to be racist.
It's time for the percolator.
And listen, I'm not making no excuses for them because their parents are the ones are leading them into a bad place. I want y'all to understand that. Your parents have led these children right here. You see these young children right here? These are young babies.
It's time for the percolator.
They have led your children into a bad place. A place. See, my people, when we see this, we laugh. Not laughing at them, but we laugh and be like, yo, look at the kids. Look at how they really chilling. And look at them. Look at him kicking it. Look at him trying to kick his little dance moves. You see, when y'all look at us and we moving like that, it's hatred. It's hatred. When your younger generation look at us and see us dancing, they will admire us. They vibe with us. But you, society, because you have adapted the world of a Draco, the Draco world, the Draco mind, the Draco consciousness, you pass down racism. You pass down hatred into an innocent child's heart. An innocent child's heart. You give them a gun. You give them every program on television to tell them that they are above us and that we are literally thugs and gangsters and predators. This is what your world has painted us out to be. And it starts with you adults. See, this starts with you. It don't start with them. It starts with you. And you had an opportunity to shut the television off and teach your children something different, as opposed to bleeding them into being judges, social service workers, nurses, liars, doctors, they all liars, police officers, law enforcement, military, where y'all sitting there dropping bombs and killing each other for the fake resources on the planet, when everyone had enough resources here where they can live at peace and harmony. So you pass your racism down, just like we pass our generational curse down. See, in your communities, all other races, you pass racism down. You can say you don't do it, but any psychiatrist will automatically say for a fact that you are passing down racism. Any righteous psychiatrist. And any righteous psychiatrist will say that Black people are lazy, and that is the reasoning for our ignorance and passing down generational curse. Soul food, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, beef, candy and full of sugar, unnatural shit that is destroying our bodies from the inside out. And any doctor will sit there and can't lie to you, will tell you that is the reason, the number one reason for all diseases on this planet amongst what we would call so-called black people. The number one disease that is amongst all so-called black people outside of ignorance and being lazy is the foods that we are eating. Is the nutritional plan that we are on, that we put our children on. That is the number one cause for all diseases on this planet. Every last one of them. 99.9% of the diseases that are on this planet come from the foods that we are putting in our system. And it's all caused by the scientists that look like this. They share the same genetics. They share the same skin. They share the same DNA. That's what it is. And they take orders from something that doesn't share them, does not share their DNA. So we can call it whatever you want. You can call me racist all you want. I'm done with that. I don't even try. I never tried to prove to you that I wasn't racist. But I'm damn sure you can't prove to me that I am racist. I can tell you that. Hold on. Is there something else I wanted to show y'all? Here we go. Look at this right here.
Okay.
That one stinks. You a goddamn lie.
Look, and this is what our black men is recording this. And look at this.
Okay.
That one stinks.
Look at this.
You a goddamn lie. You are right. I know you lying. Smack it again.
Take that, smack it again.
Look.
I'm gonna be nice now.
Look, and you hear the black man joining in with the Neanderthal to exploit his mother, his sister, the god of humanity. See, I don't care what she's doing. It's what we're adding to it. You see? See, because if I was to walk in there and walk past that, I'd have been like, are you out your fucking minds? See, I would have shut this whole shit down. Are y'all out your fucking minds? You see? That's what I would have done. I would have shut this completely down. And you see that right there? You see that right there?
And smell it.
Smell it now. Smell it now. Smell it.
No, you need to smell it again.
Look, and look at the black guy. Look at the black guy. Look at the black guy telling them this shit.
Smell it.
Look.
Shit stinky.
Yeah, motherfucking lie.
You see that? We laugh at this shit. We think this shit's a fucking joke. Look at our brothers.
Pussy ain't never stank.
You see this? And I want you to tell me, this is what's going on. We can turn a deaf ear and a blind eye to it all we want, but this is what's going on with our sisters out here. This is what's going on in our brothers. You hear the brother recording this, coaching this shit on. If I would have walked in there, I would have shut that shit completely the fuck down. Completely down. Are you serious? Are you really serious? This is disgraceful. This is disgraceful. And I promise you, there will not be one stone left unturned. Not one stone left the fuck unturned. So I tell you, listen, for my brothers, let me say this here. For my brothers and sisters. See, I don't call you galactic brothers and sisters. For my brothers and sisters, get your shit on. If I was you, I would do it to the max. Don't just do it a little bit and thinking you got tomorrow. Do that shit to the max while you got it. Do it to the max. Sisters, twerk, do your motherfucking thing. Lay down with these other beasts of people. Do your motherfucking thing. Don't stop doing what you're doing. In fact, go all out. Go all out. Transgenders, go all out. Homosexual, go do your thing. Do it. You have the slightest idea what's going to take place with you, my brothers and sisters. You have the slightest idea. All other races, they had fun on this planet. They're done. The red iron oxide dust, that sun, UVA, UVB, and UVC, we ain't got to worry about them. They're done. This was an embarrassment to our people. This was a complete embarrassment. This is the solar system. If the ocean could cry, the ocean could cry we would not even be on no landmass right now. It wouldn't be no landmass. So we all should be grateful and thankful that the ocean don't shed tears. Don't shed tears. Because she will fucking flood the entire planet. She will flood the entire fucking planet. This is disgraceful. So I value my brothers and sisters. I sincerely do. This is not one video. Like I told you, there was a black man encouraging that. When I showed you, heard the black man voice. It was a black man encouraging it. It was a sister, mother of humanity, that accepted it. So like I told you, I'm not on one side or the other. I already know that it'd probably be one black man per continent. But what we don't know, and what our sisters are turning a deaf ear and a blind eye to, or what's going to take place with you all. What's going to take place with you all. You have the slightest idea, sisters. And guess what? Women is going to do it. We ain't got to pull up no fucking video talk about it was a man that came out here. He was so fucking mean. Well, women are going to do it. Watch the women that you see. Watch how they carry. Watch how the women carry out their rightful place, their rightful acts, righteous acts. Watch how they do it. They're not concerned with no other race. See, let me give you an example. Us in our highest form, they couldn't stand next to us without catching cancer. They couldn't. Us emitting radiation at our higher frequency, us being who we are, they wouldn't be able to stand next to us. So we're not concerned with them. You, on the other hand, you're going to have a lot. We are going to have a lot to deal with. And I mean that shit. And I mean it. So listen, we can say whatever we want. We can get mad at Kala. Do your thing. Rock out with Kala. Get mad. Hold, just to go over something real fast. Just to go over something real fast before I go, my brothers and sisters. I want to go over this chart right here. You see this chart right here again? This is the UV index chart right here. You see this right here? Hold on. Let me go over to this. Oh, you know what? Let me go over to this right here. Let me zoom in. You see the colors? I just had to show that UV index chart one more time, and I'm going to load this video up so you can see our brothers and sisters moving across the sky using 0-point energy like the Silver Surfer. Blue Kachina in the right-hand corner. This was a purple sky yesterday. It was a purple sky, and it switched over to red. The sky was red and purple. It switches over continuously. It's not what you think it is. Our sky is not what you think it is. So I value my brothers and sisters. I sincerely do. I thank y'all all for tuning in. If you appreciate the live, please hit that like button. The like button does not cost you anything. Hit that like button, my brothers and sisters. If you appreciate the content, you really appreciate the content. Listen, some blood. I am not black. Grab a shirt. Really appreciate the content. Please, you cash at whatever you cash at. I greatly appreciate it. I don't get any proceeds from YouTube, Instagram. People be making videos just to make videos so they can get money. I don't get any money from YouTube or Instagram. I do not. I go punch a clock. That's what I do. I go to work and I sell my shirts. And I don't even advertise that shit. I'll sell my shirts and I'll get whatever I can from my brothers and sisters so I can put it back into our community, 10 toes down. I value my brothers and sisters. I sincerely do. Man, woman, and child, heaven and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. We do not grow when one individual say, I know it all and you should be focusing just on me. We only grow collectively. We only is strong as the group. We're not as strong as one fucking finger. We only as strong as the fist. That's point blank and simple. And I hope my brothers and sisters, please start to understand that. One person does not have it all. We must breathe life into other brothers and sisters so they can see their light, so they can open up their heart chakra and tap into themselves. So then we can share our information. Then we can move in the flesh like the sun in the universe is. Therefore, this entity can't say, oh, if I take this person head off, the body's going to fall. If I take this person out, the body's going to fall. No, you got to take every last one of us out because the body is that we are one. We are one body. We are one consciousness. We're not even a body. We are all the head. We all are ready for this shit. And that's the problem. See, if they give you this one leader, take him out on TV, make it look real bad on TV, and then the body so happen to fall. So they deal with the fallout. They deal with the looting. They deal with the fucking destroying the neighborhoods, the car, the fire bombs. They deal with all that. They say because it's only going to be temporary. But the main thing is that we got the one individual that was inspiring them to believe and trust in themselves. As long as we get that individual out first. But see, the problem is with those individuals, I always say this, is that you have to want to, the focus is not being in front of them all of that time. The focus is actually looking at your brothers and sisters and really breathing life in them. Really breathing life in them. Listen to yourself. Be sensitive to that inner voice. Just like that message from yesterday from 1977. Be true to yourself. Listen to, be sensitive to that inner voice. And may you be blessed by the love, by the supreme love of the cosmos, by the supreme love and truth of the cosmos. That's what he said. But may you be blessed by the supreme love and truth of the cosmos. He didn't say nothing about God, Jesus, Yeshua, Most High, none of that shit. He said, seek only to know yourselves. Don't seek to do anything else. Seek to know yourself and live in harmony with the ways of your planet. That's all he told you to do. How simple could that be? Simple as shit. That's easy. But we can't do it because we're distracted by this world. We want to be distracted by this world because see, seek only to know yourselves start to empower you. It starts to have you wake up to this shit and say, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z. And some people are so in fear and also so enamored with this world, they don't want to walk their true purpose because their true purpose might involve them actually standing up for themselves. See? And you might have to end up losing this vessel. So people love this world so much. See, men, they had to get you hooked on what? Having sex all the time and eating bullshit. Women, they had to get you hooked on what? Looking good all the fucking time and buying shit. See, get you hooked on that shit right there. And there you go. You afraid to leave this world, man. I don't want to leave this world, man. That but JJ so fucking good, man. Oh my gosh, man. Yo, I can't wait to get me some more tonight. I don't want to leave this world. Man, fuck that. Sister's like, oh shit, I don't want to leave this world. I'm gonna get my girl. I'm gonna get my fucking toes done. I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna get my hair done. Shit, I'm gonna get my lashes put on. Are you out your fucking mind? Who thinking about death? What? Why would I be thinking about death? Fuck that shit. I'm living, girl. And you're dying. Psychologically, you're mentally dead, gone. I mean, that's just real. Get you hooked on the shit that you love the most, that they put in front of you all the time, and therefore you will forget about ascending. I value my brothers and sisters. Please have an amazing, supreme, cosmic day. Man, woman, and child, heaven and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, 3D human free. Kalama Amin Ra, God gene for life. I'm out.